Praying everybody's having a great weekend. Welcome to the cottage. And we're going to have a live auction starting as soon as we get plenty of people in here. And we have lots of new handmade jewelry, fall decorations, and in front of you, you can see Gnome on the range. He is my latest gnome, and I just think he is precious. My mom said, can she have one for Christmas? Which is huge. But I said he's going to be in the auction, so she'll have to get another one. Hi, Heather. Yesterday was interesting for sure. So let me tell everybody about the auction, and then we can get into a little bit of that. I did a live stream in DC yesterday. So it was... today we're doing the live auction. It's so easy to participate. And for anyone who's new, hi Dee, welcome everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, say hello in the comments. That helps push it out, lets people know that I'm live, and this is something they want to come and join. We have a lot of fun in here. I want to thank God for blessing me with some creativity and the ability to make some fun things and jewelry and keychains. And I'm still setting out some more of the items that we have. I do have a hat band today. And for those of you that have not participated before, you just simply put in the comments which item you're interested in. And and I let you know what the starting price is. And if nobody else bids on that same item, then you can win it for that starting price. If another person does want the same item, you can bid in $5 increments until someone drops out and the high bid wins. So it is $7 for shipping, and because our lovely post office has gone up, that is not included in the pricing. So, but it's additional $7 for shipping and $10 additional for the gnome. So, I'm sorry, $15 for the gnome. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. $15 for the gnome. I can't afford to pay for the shipping. So it is just super easy. When we get bids in the comments, then we stop and we just kind of go back and forth and in the bidding until there is a winner. So it just couldn't be easier. Then you email me your address where you want it sent, which payment form you used. And don't forget to give me your real name other than your chat name, unless you want your chat name on your mail. And I do ship anywhere within the continental U.S. With the price of shipping. And I'm not going outside of the U.S. for now because I have no way of knowing how much that would be. So trying to keep it simple around here, keep my blood pressure down. And it just couldn't be any easier. I don't share your information with anyone. And we do keep the chat copacetic, and I have just one of the nicest chat groups. We call everybody in chat the Bumbles here on GloryBeeFreedom, just for fun. And thank you all so much for joining me. So hi Heather D, Belinda, happy Sunday. Yes, I need to clear everything today. I will let y'all know. I have not been earning anything when I've gone out in the field. I have made $0 and I spend money. When I go into DC, I pay for parking. I pay for gas in and out of DC, which is usually with traffic an hour each way. I've done some other live streaming, and I don't get paid for that. So except for a pocket change, literally, if I'm able to monetize it for ads. And literally, like on a really big video or live stream, I can make maybe like $3 on average. And that's just not going to pay the bills. So I really need a great auction today. So I'm really grateful for everybody to come in. My goal is $500. And I'm not sure I have enough stuff to actually clear that, but my goal is $500. So with that being said, I'm so grateful that you all are joining me on this beautiful Sunday. And fall is here. The leaves are really starting to change in Maryland. And I noticed that coming back from DC yesterday, just how much it was really jumping into fall. I do have one hat band today, and I just finished it this morning, and oh my goodness, I think it's super cool for men or for women. And it's on suede with a bead adjuster for it to fit on your hat. So I'm going to put it on this hat here. Please say hello in the comments. Let's push this this video out, get some more people joining in. So I did go and cover the, Heather, to answer your question, I did go and cover the protest in D.C., the people who do not like Donald Trump, or our freedom, the groups that are trying to eliminate our constitutional republic, like Indivisible, George Soros, the Communist Party of America, or the American Communist Party, I've forgotten which way they call it. Christy Walton, the billionaires, who has nothing to do with Walmart. Walmart says they don't like to own her. She earned all of her money from her husband was Walmart, and he passed away. I think he was killed in an accident like 5 years ago or something like that. And she instigates, or she backed a lot of these, the No King movement. And so the No King movement is basically anti-American. I don't think a lot of the people are aware of that. I know some are, for sure. And I'm not even sure that a lot of young people are even aware that they're, if they're a Democrat, that they're part of a socialist party. I don't even know if they're aware of that. But there were paid actors there. There were Antifa there. And I asked these guys straight up, so y'all are Antifa, right? And they're like, Antifa, what's that? I was just like, yeah, whatever. And, oh, we have a couple of beautiful necklaces. I made these last week. I forgot about them. So it was an interesting day. Quite honestly, it looked more like a Halloween costume block party than anything, with all the puffies and furries and action figures and like Spider-Man, people dressed up like Spider-Man, all those blow-up things, the little piggies and froggies and Pokemonies. And yeah, it was it looked like a Halloween block party. They even had house music going, and yeah, it was there were I don't know if they were transvestites. There were cross dressers in full drag. She really did look quite fabulous. She was definitely a show person. Maybe, you know, someone who does these shows. And he dressed up as a she, was calling for peace and community to save our country. So I thought that was very interesting. I would have liked to have actually had a chance to interview him, but at that point I had pretty much had enough, and I was starting to feel sick to my stomach. There's a strange feeling when you're there, very, very strange feeling, because there's so much hatred towards our president, and people trying to gaslight that there's no Antifa. There were people holding signs saying they were Antifa, And one of the most awful things, let me know if y'all want me to stop, because I don't have to get into all this if you don't want me to. One of the most awful things was a young boy of maybe 6 or 7, and his parents had him holding a sign, "I'm Aunt Tifa, Auntifa." And I said to the little boy, I said, "Do you know who what Antifa is?" And he's like, he looks at his dad, and his dad says, "Say yes." And the little boy says yes. And I said, "Okay." And I just walked away. I wasn't, as wrong as I feel like that was, I'm not going to sit there and shame a dad in front of his kid, even though I wanted to turn to him and ask him what the heck he was doing. You know, like, what are you doing to your kid? But I was one of very, very few conservatives there. I didn't see any live streamers that I recognized. I thought I saw, oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? It just went right out of my head. Nick. I thought I saw Nick. Not Shirley, the other one. Sorter. Nick. I thought I saw Nick Sorter in kind of undercover, but when I got home, I saw he was still out in Portland. So I would have said hey to him, but he was this guy was obviously in stealth mode, and so I just didn't say anything to him, and that's why I thought he was Nick as well. But Nick doesn't usually go that stealth. So, because I met Nick when Big D got sprayed by that kid, and I got it all on video. So I don't know if a few people are going to be in here, because some people have had some thoughts about my going in to cover this, because in the past I have said, whoops, it was just a rock. I have said that I didn't really want to give them any airtime, but I also know that ABC was there, CBS was there, and I just don't think that many conservatives were in DC. And if we don't document like what's going on, you know, who is? Like, for real. So some people are a little disappointed that I went in. Maybe I know one is. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say some people. I know one got disappointed, but I was able to document some things to make them look pretty stupid, because they made themselves look pretty stupid, like the naked guy in the wheelchair. Rolling himself down. We have no idea whether he needed that wheelchair really or not, because they've been staging situations for the police to upset the wheelchairs across the country in some situations in their protests. They want the optics of the police arresting someone who's disabled, quote unquote. You know, whether they really need that wheelchair or not, I have no way of knowing. This guy was completely naked in the middle of Washington, D.C. And it was just, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? With children and families around. You know, that's crazy. Y'all, my place is a disaster, whatever. Welcome to my cottage. So, you know, I was able to get him, I got him on film, so they can grab his picture of who that is trying to set up the police and set up these kind of optics. And also someone who would, I mean, as far as I know, streaking is illegal, you know, and there's family members around. So they talk about conservatives being, and President Trump being pedos and perverts. And I'm thinking, well, look, there you go right there. So I'll make some shorts later. I just ran out of time yesterday. And you had one there and you missed it. You wish you would have done. Wanted to put my flags on and use my train horn. That would have been awesome. That would have been so awesome, Dee. And no, they didn't do anything to stop him, as far as I know. As far as I know, you know, because I kept walking and meandering through the crowd. I did have some conversations with some young people actually about Jesus, which was amazing. And there were some believers there. There were some signs that said Jesus is king. I was glad to see that. I also realized the irony yesterday morning about people are carrying, or it was actually night before last, because I was like, you know, praying, you know, God, let me know whether you want me to go into DC or not to cover this thing. And because I don't look forward to it, because I usually get assaulted. I usually get harassed and assaulted. So, with their whistles, their bullhorns, and everything else. So, and it's scary. It's scary to have a whole bunch of big grown men that say that they're veterans, that every time you take a step back, they take a step forward, and they're yelling at you. So much so that the National Guard had to say, everybody keep it calm, you know? And this was when the veteran had burned the flag in front of the White House. So that group was there. They're the ones that are camped out in front of Union Station, and they were there. And at one point, they have this one girl on the bullhorn yelling, "I say, you say." Okay, the F word. And she just kept doing it while there was a speaker that the people that were there wanted to hear. So this one woman, who was definitely a part of the protest, but not a part of the group from Union Station, was trying to get this girl to be quiet and stop, because they can't hear the speaker. And this girl just kept going on. Finally, I just walked up to this older woman. She was older than me. And I said, she was an old hippie, and maybe. And I said, she's a paid actress. She's not going to stop. And she goes, I know, but we can't hear. Now, why did she immediately say, I know? She knew that they were paid actors, which I thought was curious, but I know they're paid actors too. I mean, it was traced. So if anybody wants to see that, that's Nick Freeman. No, Noah Freeman. Noah Freeman. He did a great video that traces them back to the Tides Foundation and George Soros. And so yeah, so it was interesting though that she knew that too. So I don't know, maybe they were all paid, all 100,000 of them, however many. It was a lot, you guys. I honestly, it's like, did I put a different eye on it than what Benny Johnson and other people are talking about? They're saying that it was all geriatrics and that very few people showed up. That was not the case for Washington, D.C. And am I wrong for showing that? I don't think so, because I think we need to know what we're dealing with. I think we need to know for real, and we don't want to kid ourselves that this is all a bunch of aging out baby boomers, because that's not true. There was a lot of youth there in D.C. Now, granted, you have to remember, D.C. and the surrounding area is like 94%, 95, 7, whatever percent Democrat. So, so there was a lot of youth mixed in with the baby boomers, and every age in between, and all the way down to newborns. There was babies there. So so I don't want to put a untrue spin, and then we all are sitting there scratching our heads when we realize that this was more impactful than we thought. So did they get best in? I don't know. They might have. I mean, some of them might have. I don't know. I didn't look for buses. Nancy Drew, she looks for buses a lot too, and then sometimes I stumble across them. But my mission yesterday, the way it got put on my heart, was to go and plant seeds for Jesus, because what I realized and what God put on my heart was that God has oh, they were all bananas. Everybody there was, I mean, everybody was bananas. But some people were very nice too, you know. But I went in with a heart filled with Jesus and love, and to plant some seeds and to show the truth about what was going on. That was my mission, and I was able to do that because what God put on my heart was that people who, some of them might call themselves Christians, some of them may not, but some of them maybe do. Statistics would say there are some people there that call themselves Christians, and they're holding signs saying, no kings, denouncing any kings. When, if you're a believer and you look at, oh, let me get the, hang on, it's Luke. Second in the Bible. When you look at Luke 131 through 133, the angel said to Mary that she would give birth to a son. Name him Jesus. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end. That proclaims Jesus as king. And I've always really kind of wondered about that. But God, I opened up the Bible and first read this one thing and then went down further. And this is what God gave me yesterday morning. And I wrote it down and I put it in my pocket and I brought it with me. And so it's really concerning that no, I didn't see Schumer. There were people talking on stage oh, what's that? What's that progressive's name? Oh, Benny. Oh my God. Why can't I think of his name? It'll come to me. The one that runs around with AOC. He wants to be president next. It ain't going to happen. But this is what God gave me yesterday. And this is what I had in my pocket. And this is why I went in DC. And I was able to document a young woman who was calling for violence. You think ABC or CBS would have shown that? You think that they would have put it on file, on record, that this young woman is out there thinking it's time for violence, saying it out loud? You think I told her I was a conservative? No, I did not. I did not. I was there alone, y'all. I was there alone yesterday. I didn't see any of our friends. I had the big black guy that's BLM that stands in front of the Union Station that accused me of being racist. And when he is a total racist, all of a sudden I hear his voice behind me. I knew his voice too. It's very distinctive, very booming, very loud and very deep. And I hear him right behind me. He didn't see me. Thank God I wasn't wearing my yellow bandana that he recognized, that he said something about even when I first met them in front of the White House. And then the one with the bushy beard, he looks like a mountain man, and I saw him starting to look my way, and I ducked behind somebody. I wasn't trying to get beat up yesterday. I wasn't trying to be one of their people that they want to take out all their aggression and anger on and make a scene about. But even though I think that would have been really stupid for them, but I wouldn't have cared for it. So, oh my gosh, y'all, I love you. Thank you so much for coming in too. And I kind of figured that people were going to kind of want to get the scoop on how yesterday went and everything. Sorry, when here I missed it. I'm going back and checking the comments. No, they didn't do anything to stop the naked guy. Ray Stevens said, "Don't look, Ethel." Oh no. Stacy and I were Lucy and Ethel in the People's Convoy. Oh, Ray Stevens is a troll. Okay. I guess he's been watching for a while. And no, I wasn't paid to stand on Freedom Corner by anyone. And Patricia said, did I see Schumer or Jeffries? No, I saw Bernie Sanders. There we go. I knew it would come to me. There is only one king, and that is Jesus Christ. Patricia Canini, and if you all don't know Patricia, she is a God-fearing woman who knows her Bible. She knows her Bible, and she says the best, deepest prayers just on the spur of a second. And so thank you for that, Patricia, because that is the truth. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much for coming in. She said, my No King's Day is the 4th of July. Exactly. But even then, we still have Jesus. And he is the only king. So there's a lot of good memes out there that are pretty funny. And I'm so glad that the Trump administration is making memes and putting that lighter spin on it, like Vice President Vance said. You got to have a sense of humor, about the dude that couldn't take the sombrero. I went through yesterday with somewhat of a sense of humor and the lightest heart I could find. And eventually, though, all that hatred, and it's just a strange feeling. It's a really strange feeling to be surrounded by that much hatred, that much anger. It feels like maybe very few believers. I don't know. It was just very sad. I was not alone. Yes, God was with me. And the passage that he gave me was in my pocket. I mean, he gave me this passage yesterday morning, y'all. And I've been wondering, even though I've read the Bible all the way through, I don't know and I don't retain everything except for through repetition. So, you know, I'm still learning all the time. And so for him to just give me this yesterday, just let me know, okay, this is the message that he's given me, because it was the night before that he put it on my heart about people are carrying signs saying no kings when I am king. And then in the morning he gave me this this passage from Luke 1:31 through 1:33. I'm going to read it again just for anyone who just came in. The angel said to Mary that she would give birth to a son, name him Jesus. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign over the house of Jacob forever. His kingdom will never end. And we know that he sits on the right hand of God. And but it's stating right here, it's proclaiming Jesus as king in Luke 1:31 through 1:33. And then I read a little bit further down for Luke 1:37, for nothing is impossible with God. And this is what he gave me yesterday morning, and I came out of there completely unscathed. And for the most part, it didn't end up in any much controversy at all. I asked one woman if she was afraid to go to jail because she was a baby boomer carrying a sign that said, "I am Antifa," that she was Antifa. And I said, doesn't that make you concerned that you might go to? Are you worried about going to prison or jail? And she said, she said it's propaganda. She said Antifa is an idea. You know, I'm anti-fascist and I'm against fascism. And this is what they're all saying, but they're trying to gaslight us. Okay, they're trying to gaslight us that they're not organized cells of Antifa, because there are. I know it firsthand. Y'all know it because you've seen it on my live stream. You haven't seen everything they've done to me because some of it I can't talk about, but there's open cases. I can tell you that. So, and you'd be surprised which departments have these cases. But that's all I can say about it, and I won't say any more. So don't tell me Antifa is not real. Straight up. Not all of them are black bloc, as they call themselves, the ones that wear the militant black and everything else. But there were, and I was able to showcase that they were peppered throughout the group yesterday. And it was a huge outpouring of people yesterday. There were so many people came out. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands. They were expecting 100,000. They definitely got that and maybe more. And it was just all, I don't even know if my live stream showed it all. Showed it very well, but I kept walking and they kept pouring in, and I went over onto the mall and everybody was over there too, and all the streets in between. And so it was a huge amount of people. Yeah, the hatred was overwhelming. It really was. Hi Tracy, hi Belinda, hi Renee. Renee, it was overwhelming. And let me see. Patricia said, yeah, Patricia told me it was Bernie Sanders. Yep. And, I watched many of the rallies and many of them took the money, and when time was up, they all left. Yes, 2 o'clock hit. They were all, I was just getting into my car and everyone was flooding out the gates and, or coming up the street towards their vehicles, those that parked up closer to the Capitol. And I had just arrived. I looked at my clock and it was 2:30. And they had already been walking for a little bit because some of them weren't walking very fast. So were there some elderly people? Were there some boomers? Yes, there were. Was that the majority? It was every age. Every age. And not everybody in the Puffalump costumes was kids. There were a lot of middle-aged people in those puffy costumes. You know, the frogs and the chickens and the... Anyway... Light being, hello everybody. So I kind of figured y'all would want a little bit of the scoop. I don't have that much stuff today, but I'll tell you what, I need the sales desperately. I'm not even gonna make any bones about it. I have not made any money whatsoever going into these things, you know. The guys seem to make a lot of super chats and stuff like that. I don't I don't get a lot of support. Maybe because y'all think I'm so stupid going in. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, I guess how stupid is it when God puts it on your heart to go in and have conversations? You know, there was this one group, it was 4 young people. One guy had walked away from the Catholic Church and basically denounced, he walked away from it all. And we wound up having a little conversation, and I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to put that clip up or not, because it was very interesting. And I appreciated it, because this one girl asked me a question. Then these were the groups that you would think would just be like going for Antifa or whatever. But they were very, very well mannered and, representing Antifa, I should say, but, they were very well mannered and thought that it was curious that I let them know that this old rock and roller girl got, wild girl got saved. And for the last 17 years, I just couldn't have imagined how exciting my journey of getting to know who Jesus is and my spiritual walk could even has been, considering how crazy and wild my life was before. It's just been absolutely baffling to me how interesting and basically exciting this adventure is of walking with Jesus. And the young woman, that young girl, I don't know that they were late teens, early 20s, college age, and she really heard me. And so if I planted one seed yesterday, it was worth it. But I got home, and the younger kids are following Charlie Kirk's life. Not all of them, because you got parents out there putting a sign in a 6-year-old's hands, Beverly, that says, "I am Aunt Tifa, AUNT, Tifa." I'm gonna have to put that clip out there. I'm gonna have to call them out. I don't know. I'll pray about it, because that was only God as to how I could turn around and not put that guy under the microscope, the dad. But who am I to shame someone in front of their kid? I'm not going to do it. So, because I'm not able to. God bless you, Belinda. Well, I really appreciate that, because that's really what started all of this, you guys. I started doing video when we were on lockdown. It really a little bit before that too, but I really dove into it a lot during lockdown, because I was going on hikes, and I started taking videos because my dad couldn't go on long hikes anymore and go to these waterfalls, and he used to love it. And so I would video my my hikes and these waterfalls that I hiked back to and send them to him. And then I had another friend who it turned out it was the same situation. And he's an old surfer dude, and he just couldn't get out there in the nature anymore the way he wanted to. And he loved my videos. He said, "Keep them going, keep them coming." And so they were living vicariously through me. So that's what started it, was bringing people with me that couldn't go anymore. And so when we went on lockdowns, I just started doing it that much more and posting them on my Facebook. Then of course, y'all know the rest. I jumped into the People's Convoy and haven't looked back. So this is, this is what it is that we're making documents. This is documented not just on my phone, it's out in cyberspace. We have historical documentation of what actually went on during lockdowns, during the People's Convoy, during all of these different rallies and protests and vigils. And this is documented out in cyberspace. So as long as we have the ability to, like electricity and digital, etc., this is documented. And that's pretty wild when you think about it, that we are all a part of history as long as history is able to access this. So, and we've all played a part in it, but if they're so proud of what they're doing, why do some of them hide behind? Oh, exactly. Oh, yeah, the one girl with the guillotine and the hand puppet of Trump getting his neck guillotined. I mean, she made sure, because I came around with that camera, and she made sure that she kept turning, made sure I didn't get her. I was like, yeah, that's right. Another girl holding the head of him all bloodied and everything else like that, and she's calling for violence. Got you, darling. You're on candid camera. You know, so if the FBI wants to access my stuff and find, and you know that they watch us, you know that they do, well, it's right there for them to see. They'll be able to trace that girl through all this crazy stuff they do. Nothing's sacred. Don't even try to hide now. It's too late for me. You know, it's just too late. And but they'll be able to track that girl. Renee, thank you so much. Thank you. Seeing you got me all teared up. I came home last night and it really got me down. I really got depressed, you guys. And I was like, I just had trouble shaking it off. That horrible, just the horrible feeling. Also, I'd had to stay super vigilant because there were people down there that did recognize me. Patricia Aguino being one of them. But she's on her best behavior right now. Imagine that. We got people on the roof with sniper rifles, and she's on her best behavior. So I told her she looked very nice today. And she decided not to yell and scream and did not have a megaphone on her. That's rare, at least not that I saw. So this extra security presence in DC definitely has worked where Patricia Aguino is concerned. Also, those men in the group from in front of Union Station, they were there, and like I said, I wasn't trying to let them see me. And so it was like hypervigilance all day, but there was also just that anger and hatred, and just they truly hate our president. I mean, but then I had to ask myself, I mean, I felt that way pretty much about Biden and his administration and the people who were behind the scenes, which we all knew there was a bunch. I feel that way about the deep state. So I guess it just depends on what news you're feeding your brain. So I worked real hard. I said to God, I said, please don't let me hate these people. Help me not to hate these people. Because that's not his mission for me, to hate people. So send the clip to the FBI. I could send them quite a few clips. Couldn't I? I'm praying about it. I'm praying about it. I am. But they already have a lot. I've given them a lot. I don't want to say which groups. I'm not saying it's the FBI, but there's several organizations that have a lot that I've witnessed. So, and things that have happened to me. And y'all don't know everything. I didn't hate enough to cause harm. That's right, Carol. You can feel the vibes. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Derek. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much. But you guys, I'm telling you, I'm still trying to get over it from yesterday, and I'm trying to be calm. I found out I have high blood pressure the other day, and my thyroid's off, so we've upped that thyroid medicine a little bit, and I refuse to take their medicine, their blood pressure medicine, because I don't want to. So I go and throw myself in the middle of absolute chaos. It's just, you know, I'm probably calmer there than I am at home. I don't know. Let's not step on thumbtacks today. Goodness gracious. Yeah. But you know, I gave up my career. I gave up friendships. I've given up my peace and safety. And you know, would I have done it any different? I don't think so, because it's the way I did it. But it's been hard. It's been really hard. And I want to make sure that I don't lose the van. And so my channel's waning as more young, vibrant young men are out there doing what I've been doing. People do enjoy watching them. I enjoy watching them. They're doing a great job. They get all the followings, and they get the perks of that. And my channel is waning. So, you know, I've been having the live auctions trying to earn a living, and it's not working. It's not enough. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I think I do want to start another channel and separate the politics from the nice stuff. And I want to have a totally one channel specific for all the joy, you know, the beautiful things, the adventures and the camping and the side trips and the showcasing the beauty of our country, and then maybe a whole nother separate channel for the jewelry, etc. And a whole separate channel, you know, continues with GloryBeeFreedom for when I feel the need to jump into the and live stream, you know, the current events. So I think it needs to separate out, because my channel is sinking, because the algorithms can't figure out where to put me. I have too many things going on one channel. So Hub's cousin was at the San Diego, California No Kings. They're 80 years old. Oh, wow. Bless her heart. There was one old guy sitting on a curb, and I thought, oh my God, is he falling out? Is he going down? But he was on his cell phone like a little kid. I was like, oh, thank God. Yeah, I've got to do that, Derek. And it's just a matter of, you know, the timing, finding the time to do it all, because I'm spending every minute, and I think that's part of my blood pressure too, is that I'm spending every minute running a race, trying to get it all done every single week and have some kind of income every single week with the auctions. And so the creating, all of this has worked together to make GloryBeeFreedom, my little enterprise here, my little entrepreneur small business. But there's not enough time in the day for me to juggle it all every single week. And so, you know, especially since it's not growing. So yeah, so I got to figure it out. But you know, it's hard to reconfigure the whole map when you don't have the money to take that time that it's going to take to create those 2 other channels, or at least that even 1 other channel, etc. So yeah, I need to have big and good auctions like I had in the beginning. You know, I was able to make enough in the beginning, but anymore I can't. I'm struggling, you guys. That's all I got to say. So we need to have an auction. Because that's what we're here for. But I figured that everybody would probably want to hear about yesterday. I am starting to feel better. It was very, I don't know, it just left me feeling pretty emotional and drained. And, you know, I guess what do you expect? What do you expect when you're around that many angry people who just seem extremely misled? Plus, it's frustrating when you know that they're all misled and they're looking at you like you're totally misled. That's crazy. It's crazy. There's having trouble finding a meeting in the middle place. All right, where's my notebook? So I pray that people will stay for the auction and not run away, and help support GloryBeeFreedom. Contributions are always welcome. It does cost money for parking and gas every time I go into DC, which is every single week. I've gone in for something and brought videos and live streams when I can. I don't always do live streams anymore, you guys, because it's dangerous for me. I get doxxed. But after yesterday, I feel a little bit better, knowing that at least one of our agitators from Freedom Corner, and actually there's 2 of them. Last time I saw Nadine as well, she didn't get up in my face. So I appreciated that. You know, I don't hate those women. I don't get it. Just, you know, I'm struggling to make money. They're doing better than I am, but there's some ways I'm not willing to make money. And being a hater and causing that much distress on people is not how I'm going to be making any money if I can help it. Make 1 for jewelry and 1 for your travel outing and keep this 1 freedom. Yeah, Yeah, that's what, I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do, Patricia. But it took me a lot just to make this channel because I'm not computer savvy, and that's part of my issue as well, is that I'm having trouble keeping up with the AI stuff. But if I don't learn it, I'm out. I mean, it'll kill me, and it'll kill me as early as next year because YouTube has pretty much let us know that it's do or die time. Do or die time. Do or your channel will die. So, where are my numbers? Okay. You guys, those numbers are not in the right place again. Oh, no. Hello, Darlene. I can't thank you all so much. Thank you for being in here. Hit that like button for me. Oh, my goodness. Share this out. Let's get some more people in here. I don't have a ton of stuff, but I've got some nice stuff. I have as much as I used to have in the beginning. Do you want me to do a buzz over? Y'all can see that hat band turned out so cool. It looks great even on the camera, doesn't it? And that is adjustable with the suede in the back. Let's see. Let me do these numbers really quick before I do a buzz over, because it'll help me calm down too. My blood pressure just went up just telling the story about yesterday. I can feel it. Isn't that wild though, that God just gave me that stuff the night before and then gave me the scripture in the morning? I love it when he talks to me. I think it's so amazing. You know, that's how he speaks to me anyway. How blessed. You know, sometimes we ask for guidance and it doesn't seem to come right away. And sometimes we ask for guidance and it comes right away. Pretty amazing. Everybody's saying hey to each other. Oh, I love my community. I love you all so much. One, 20, 22, 13. And we have keychains. And, oh, I got another sale a couple days ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to say their name on here because maybe they're trying to stay private. Thank you to my members, too. Y'all there. Look at Carol's putting up her Bumbles emojis. Buzz, buzz. You can become a member. That helps the channel. And I have 2 different memberships. One for $2.99 a month. Just $2.99 a month. And one for $6.99 a month. I don't do a whole lot with it, except you get to the use of the special emojis. But like I said, I do want to do more with it. But know that your monthly contribution helps to keep this channel, helps to support my ability to do the things that we've been doing. And I need more of it, more support. I know it's horrible. It feels like everybody's hitting you up, but you know, I don't know if everybody really realizes how much goes into. I certainly didn't. Just even live streaming and getting out there and bringing in content for people. It takes a lot. It's a lot more than just pointing your camera or pointing your phone. 49, 50. Come on, 39. Where are those other numbers? Oh, some of them are up on the board. That's why. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Patricia says, hey, y'all. Prayers for everybody who is experiencing pain of any kind, emotional or physical, any ailments, and needs healing. I pray for your healing, and I just pray for everyone to have love and peace and joy and happiness in every day. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. right, we got enough numbers that are lined up. Alrighty, alrighty. Did y'all see Gnome on the range? Do you love him? He has feathers in his hat. Grouse feathers. And he's wearing his fringe jacket and chaps and strumming his guitar. I had fun making it. I made one. I did a custom order for Wyoming for our good friend, and loved it so much that I've been waiting for the opportunity to make another one. They're so much fun. Okay, and then I need... Carol's a great cook. She's always making all kinds of cool things. I remember in Ohio, they were having like a tailgate party the whole weekend. That grill was going like all day, every day, it seemed like. All right, put it in the middle. Why? Oh, just a couple more. And I have two plain black keychains too. I just need to put the keychains on them. But the tassel is finished. All right. Are we ready? We're going to buzz over. It is 50. We're 52 minutes into the live stream, and we're going to do a buzz over. Can of pumpkin and a bag of chocolate chip cookie mix. Oh no. I made a healthy pumpkin souffle, though, that I ate for 4 days in a row. It was so good. Okay, here we go. The buzz over, and everything needs to sell. I'm not even kidding you guys. Everything needs to sell. I've got to catch up on some things. So I appreciate everyone just considering Christmas, birthdays, all the holidays coming up, just because anyone in your life that you've just been thinking about, housewarmings, fall decorations, you name it, let's sell it today. So we've got Gnome on the range. He's number 2. And he is starting at $30. Handmade, hand sewn, and everything. And we have perverts on the channel. Then we have number 1 is the owl earrings for $15. That's wood and stone, and the silver plate owls on silver sterling silver plate hookback earrings for $15. That's number 1. Then we have, can y'all make some comments in the comments, and maybe I don't want to look at that stupid fool. Then we have number 3 is this fun owl bracelet, fall. And he is just $15 today with the crystals and the crackle glass. Thanks, Patricia. Carol, somebody, can y'all make some comments in there along with Patricia to just get rid of that? It's so stupid. Thank you to my mods too, y'all, and just everybody for being here. Thank you, Carol. Then we have, this is amber crystals. 6 of them on this bracelet. And It's fall style, number 4. Can be worn any time of the year. These are both size 7 inches. 7 inches. Thank you, Darlene. Thanks, Steve McLean. Then we have number 5 is, and that the amber is for 20. Then we have number 5 is the 18-inch fall glass bead necklace for 20. Thank you, Tommy. Then we have these beautiful fall style, Native American style sea bead necklaces. They have bone beads as well as the glass beads. And have y'all ever noticed these people are like total perverts and they're obsessed with like anything sexual? It's really weird. Like that pervert in the wheelchair yesterday. Each of these necklaces is $20 today. And that's number 20 is the 18 inch, and number 21 is the 20 inch. And they are toggle clasp, which makes this so pretty. Oh my God, you guys, my art studio has just completely exploded. That was my leather table over there, and it's got bead boards all over it. and wooden mushroom stuff. Then we have are you threatening me? Because I actually know how to find out who you are, and I have a good idea who you are anyway. So you best not threaten me. That's what I can tell you. There, you've been fairly warned. Don't threaten me. There are law enforcement departments that are looking out for me, so don't threaten me. Number 5, I told you that one was for 20 today. Beautiful glass necklace. Then we have, hey Allison. Thanks for hopping in, y'all. Getting rid of those, yeah. Yeah, give them some cookies and send them out the door. Oh, Dee, I know you're probably working. God bless you. Then we have today's red, white, and blue bracelet. And I think it's 7 inches. Let me get my... let me get my measuring stick. And it is all sea beads, all hand sewn with the crystal beads. Number 6. For 25. Oop. And this is a small one. This is 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches, y'all. I've been listening. 6.5 inches, and it's a toggle clasp, sparkly, all hand sewn in block stitch. So much fun. That's for 25. That's number 6. Then we have hold on, you guys. I'm reporting them. Well, the good thing about not being able to get the chat off my screen is it's right there. These people are sick. No auction for me. What are you outside? You gonna kill me? Are you here to kill me? I can't take a screenshot. That's all right. It's not going anywhere. Because I can't get them off my screen. So, number 6. Uh-oh, Allie said number 6. Did anybody else want to bid on number 6? See, we are having an auction, so screw you. That's all I got to say. Freaking terrorists. We have a high bid of 25 from Allison Schaefer. Do I hear any other bids? You've got about 20 seconds. Hey, Matt. This is our first bidding of the day. Thank you, Allie. We're on number 6. High bid is $25 from Allison Schaefer. Uh-oh, Lynn came in. Lynn came in on number 6. We got a high bid from Lynn of $30. Do I hear 35? So the high bid is now with Lynn Hildebrandt on number 6 at 35. Do I hear 40? Hi, Lynn. Hi, Stu Ann. Oh, we've got number 5 and 21 and 20 from Estua Ann. If anybody else wants to bid on 5, 21, 20, or 21, get your bids in. High bid is now $30 on number 6 with Lynn Hildebrandt going once. Do I hear 35? Allison just jumped all the way to 40. Allie Schaefer, we got $40 as the high bid on number 6. Do I hear 45? $40 is the high bid on number 6. Allison Schaefer. Do I hear 45? Allison Schaefer, high bid of $40 on number 6, going once. We love you, Lynn, too. Aww. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. High bid is $40, going once. Oh, Lynn Hildebrandt comes in at 45. We have a high bid of 45 on number 6 from Lynn Hildebrandt, going once. Do I hear 50? Oh, hi, Pink Zebra. We're praying that you are healed from your surgery a couple months ago or a month ago. God bless you. Allison Schaefer comes in at 50. We have a high bid of $50 from Allison Schaefer on number 6. High bid is with Allison Schaefer at $50 on number 6. Do I hear 55? We got 30 more seconds. High bid is $50. Allison Schaefer going once. Lynn's dropping out. Oh, okay. High bid goes to Allison Schaefer for $50. Thank you, Allie and Lynn. Thank you. Allison Schaefer wins the bid on number 6. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, oh my God, I just blinded myself. Thank you, Allie. Allison Schaefer. And that's the red, white, and blue sparkle. That's blue jean bling. $50 and $7 for shipping. God bless you. Thank you so much. Oh no, let me get my bags. And then the Stua Ann, we've got number 5. The high bid is 20, and numbers 21 and 20 and 21. High bids are 20 on each of those. With the Stua Ann, did I hear 25 from anyone? Get your bids in. All right, the numbers 5 and 20 and 21. Stua Ann, thank you so much. That total is 69 with shipping. 7 for one, and then 2 each. 7 and then $2 for each edition. What did I say? Okay, so 20 each, and that's so that's 67, 69, 71 total. Thank you so much, Anne, for 5, 20, and 21. Oh, and Lynn wants to get it going on that gnome on the range. There are no trolls here, Lynn. He's a gnome. Or are you bidding on that guy that just, or that person who just threatened me? Thank you, Anne. They're beautiful. I pray you will love those. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Let me write these down just really quick. Let me see. That was a fall necklace. And the 2 seed bead and bone, 20 and 21. Seed bead and bone. Awesome. Thank you. Lynn said, sorry, I said the word troll. That is gnome on the range. So you guys, he's playing his guitar. He's got his little chaps and his little vest. His cowboy hat with the grouse. And Lynn has started the bidding on gnome on the range at $40. He's got his little star spurs on his little boots. And he is strumming his guitar, singing gnome on the range. He's got wire in his arms so you can adjust those. And I crossed his legs because he has wire in his legs too. They are pipe cleaners. So we have a high bid of $40 from Lynn Hildebrandt. Hey, Ridgeline. Going once. Do I hear 45? Just popping in quick. And don't think he wants to listen. Oh, well, hello. Hello to Chef Jeff. Hello. I don't blame you for not wanting to listen. Oh my goodness. We got a late start because I gave everybody the catch up from yesterday. High bid of $40 for gnome on the range. Lynn Hildebrandt going twice. Do I hear 45? Oh, you're still waiting for the chef. I thought you said to say hello to Jeff. Don't make me crazy. My blood pressure can't handle it. All right, you guys. Gnome on the Range goes to Lynn Hildebrandt. Oh, I pray you will love him. He is so much fun. Mom wants one for Christmas. Oh, he's a special guy. Thank you so much, Lynn. Beautiful. Let me write that down really quick. Oh my gosh, I love it. Gnome on the Range. And he is additional 15 for shipping, Lynn, for the gnome. Thank you. Okay, we're off to a great start. Thank you all. Oh my goodness. We have number 13 as our hat band today. And it is adjustable. I did the wood beads. That's a nice accent there. And then you just pull the bead down and push it up to get it onto your hat. And then you have just a little bit of a suede tassel, but that's going to fit most size hats, I believe. You'd have to have a really big head or a really, really big hat for that not to fit. And that is starting at $40. It's all hand sewn. And it's got the copper in there too. And that's our hat band for this week. Starting at $40. And that's number 13. There's beautiful copper in there. And that's for men or for women. I love the way that looks on the black too. But that'll look good on brown. That'll look good on anything. You're finishing a cowboy dinosaur. Oh, fun, Tracy. So number 13 is our hat band of the week for $40. Then we have, oh, you guys, look at this new one. I can move this up here. Well, I don't know. It's fine there. Look at this new one. Oh, my goodness. I did the pale pink crystals and the pale pink glass seed beads. I love how this turned out. Maybe we'll put it up there. Oh yeah, I don't know why you can see it better up here. That's number 7, and it has the toggle clasp. Oh, geez. Look how that sparkles. So cool. I love that rum pink crystal bead in the center too. It just looks so awesome. And that's for $25, and it is six and 3/4 inches. 6 3/4 inches for number 7. I love the texture on this. Oh, Lynn jumped right to 30 on number 7. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's a beauty, isn't it? Aw. High bid of $30 on number 7. You got 30 seconds, y'all. If anybody else wanted to bid, it would be for $35. We got a high bid. Oh, trying to juggle here, sorry. High bid of $30 on number 7. Oh, the chef gnome. Oh, a chef gnome. Oh. Oh my gosh. How would I make a chef hat? Oh my goodness. I bet you I could figure it out though. High bid of $30 on number 7. Lynn Hildebrandt going once. I cannot wait. I want to see a picture of that cowboy dinosaur, Tracy. Lynn Hildebrandt, $30 on number 7. Thank you so much. That is beautiful. All hand sewn. Thank you. And that they're very strong, y'all. That's I use upholstery cording. It's very nylon, very strong. Very, very strong. Thank you so much, Lynn Hildebrandt. Don't worry, we have more. Everything must go. Everything must go today. Oh my gosh, why did I put that number in there? Whoops. GloryBee needs your patronage. Have a great day, Ridgeline. Bye, Jeff. I won't be offended. Whatever. Goodbye. I mean, if you're not participating, it's probably pretty annoying, I guess, right? Number 8 matches today's hat band. And I have not done this before, but I did the same style that I did for the closure on the hat band with the bracelet. And you just put it on and move your bead to where you need it. So this this is 7.5 inches with it as small as it can be, but it'll go 7.5 inches all the way up to probably 11 inches, and it's for men or for women. It has the bone beads and the seed beads in the same style as the hat band. And once you know how much you need of the suede, you can shorten these. Just tie your knot up closer to be able to get it onto your hand and cut off any remaining that you don't want. You don't have to have it dangling as long as all that. But so that's for $25. And it is very strong. I reinforce and reinforce like crazy because that bead is snug. So you got to be able to get it on and off. And that's number 8 for $25. Suede seed bead. The neighbors across the street. All right. Then we have, let me see, then we have number 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. Are awesome. You guys, I told you I've gone seed bead crazy. But look how pretty. I love them. We have number 9, 10, 11, and 12. And they are $25 each. They take a lot of time. It's all hand sewn. I'm not using a loom. They're all hand sewn. And numbers 11 and 12 have the little crystal, tiny glass beads that sparkle on the outside. They are 7 3/4 each for 11 and 12. And then we have numbers 9 and 10 have the more Western colors. And they can be for guys or girls, depending on, you know, if you don't mind the clasp or not. This is just a simple lobster clasp. This one is 7 inches for number 10. And number 9 is bigger at 7 3/4 inches. And has the bone beads in it. They both have bone beads in it. So 7 inches for 10 and 7 3/4 inches for 9 and 11 and 12. And they are 25 each. They would make a beautiful gift for anyone. Let me write these down really quick. Patricia, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for coming in. You're always a blessing. Thank you. So number 9 is 7 3/4. It's like a bronze brown. That bronze brown, I love it. I'm absolutely in love with those seed beads. And then number 10 is, that one is 7 inches. Yep. 7-inch lobster clasp. Seed bead and bone. And then numbers 11 and 12 are both 7 3/4 inches each. Has the pearls in there and the sparkle. And those are kind of the mauve tones. Mauve and pearl with that bronzy brown for 25 each. All right, then we have, I do have 2 of the black tassel, black leather tassel, and these are getting the, let me just grab them really quick. I can't stand having unfinished product on my table, but I had to do it. This is that super soft leather, you guys. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this, but it is so soft, and I still have lots more. It was an investment, but oh my gosh, y'all, it's so soft. And that's number 22 and 23 for $20 each. And we're very informal around here. Oh, I know what I do with them. Oh. Well, I thought that was going to be quick. Anyway, they will get a clasp, keychain, and round carabiner, just like number 15 has. Number 15 is the smoking pistol with the agate chips and the cowboy boot and star, and that one is for 25. Number 15 is for 25. 22 and 23 are for 20 each. Then we have number 14 is the dragonfly with the red leather, and it says wish. Super soft leather, that's for 25. So the plain ones are 20 and the ones with the charms are 25. And I hand cut all that leather myself. And then we have number 16 is Mushroom Mobile. Get some more light up here. with the acorns and pine cone bow, which easily twists off of the chain that it's hanging on. It's got the driftwood, and that is for $25. Beautiful stained mushrooms and wood slice mobile. Number 17 is, and that's $10 for shipping. Then we have number 17 is the wood slice on the driftwood. Again, the bow can switch out very easily for whatever holiday. Number 17 for $20. Number 18 is for $20. They're all on driftwood. And number 19 is $25. And those are actually the painted mushrooms. All right, then we have, I do still have this beautiful anklet or bracelet. It's 10 inches for $25, and that's number 24. All right, y'all, that's everything. I'm gonna pause it on certain areas. Just put in the comments whatever numbers you're interested in. Everything needs to sell today. Everything. I need your help. GloryBee has got to earn a living. I can't just keep going out to DC and spending money and not bringing any income. That is what the auctions have been for, to help me to get out there. And I can't get out there if I don't sell here. So I appreciate all of your support. All right, so there, hopefully y'all can see the numbers. There's some more light that is in the way. Let's see if I can get the keychains. Did the chat freeze? Y'all still with me? Usually the keychains go quick because they make really good Christmas gifts. Oh, it was already open. Hello. The last I see is have a blessed night, Patricia. That was like 10 minutes ago, I thought. Somebody say howdy. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I just put in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just a slight delay. It's not very much. Howdy. Y'all got quiet and I was like, where'd everybody go? I still need to sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 more items. Howdy, howdy. So this is the key ring. I have 2 of the plain black leather for 20 each today. Tracy says present. Should I do romper room? I see Tracy. I see Beverly. I see Carol. I see Anne. Darlene. GloryBee. You guys, these carabiners are so cool. They're super strong. Like anything you hook it to it's like not going anywhere. I really like these. I think they look sharp because they're just round. So there we go. That's number 22 for $20. You guys, this is the softest leather. So super soft. And if you saw a charm that you liked somewhere else or whatever, you could just hang that on there for a gift for somebody. Hey, Charlene. Good to see you. Hello to the Florida crew. Praying everybody's doing well. You guys, don't worry too much about that troll. I have lots of security. Just put it in the comments anything that you are interested in. I'm doing the doing a quick pause here. Oh, the breeze is really picking up outside. Sorry, y'all. A limb fell on top of the van. They cut down a lot of the big trees last year, and a limb just fell on top of the. It was not bad though. Okay. Oh my goodness. Lori is bidding on number 10. Oh, super. We got a high bid of 25 from Lori on 10. And it looks like Lynn is doing some holiday shopping. Let's see about making the cancer bracelets. Oh, Charlene, can you send me a message about what we had talked about? I'm so sorry. I can't remember. Lori Morton, number 10. Thank you, Lori. Good to see you. Beautiful. That's a lovely bracelet. Number 10 goes to Lori Morton for $25. $7 for shipping now because they went up at the post office. I'm so sorry. But our federal government just can't seem to get enough from us. Thank you, Lori. And I was just thinking about you. Isn't that funny? That I haven't seen you in a little bit. Then we have Lynn Hildebrandt is looking at, hey, Parte Bonza, welcome. They are fine. She just really, with her heart, wants to speak with you. Oh, nice. And then Lynn said, 15, 4, and 11. Okay. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Number 4 and 15. We've got the smoking pistol. And 11, the beautiful. 15 is the smoking pistol. Let me grab that. Oh, Lynn, I love that you do all your shopping with me. Thank you. The smoking pistol goes to Lynn Hildebrandt. And then number 11, we have the beautiful pearl and seed bead goes to Lynn Hildebrandt. Thank you so much, Lynn. You've been trying to be good because taxes were due, right? I hear you. I didn't owe any taxes, you guys. That trip down to the Take Our Border Back, oh my gosh, there was one other one. I think all of my gas mileage wound up ex-naying me owing any taxes. It all worked out great. But, oh, I'm so glad that's over with. Aren't you, Lori? I'm so glad. Thank you for coming in after your taxes. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for 15, 4, and 11. For Lynn Hildebrandt. That was the amber bracelet for 20, and then the 11 is the seed bead and pearl. And then the smoking pistol, number 15. For 25 and 2 for shipping. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lynn. Let me put this in the right thing. That's Lori's. Let's see. Beautiful. Look at he's sitting there waiting for me to package him up for Lynn. Isn't that great? He has beans in his butt, so he can sit upright wherever you put him. He doesn't have to lean against anything. He's full of beans. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. Hey, D's back. Nice. Property taxes. Oh, yeah. Property taxes are horrible. Oh, my gosh. You poor baby. I will, Lynn. I absolutely will. Thank you. Oh, boy, y'all. We still have some beautiful items for men and for women. The hat bands, not just for women only. That is for men or for women. My light went out. Ooh. Come on, light. There we go. Oh, the hat band and the matching bracelet. Oh, nice. We have a high bid of $40 on the hat band and a high bid of $25 on number 8. The bracelet, did anyone else want to bid on those? I've got a high bid from Lynn Hildebrandt on the hat band for $40 and the matching bracelet for $25. Do I hear 30 or 45? I know you have tons of grandkids and friends, and they are so blessed, and so am I. We love you, Lynn, and your generosity. You are something else. You really have just been amazing. High bid is Lynn Hildebrandt on the hat band and the matching bracelet, number 8. Do I hear anybody else on the hat band for 45 or the bracelet for 30? You have a big, huge family. I think that's beautiful. I always wanted to have some. Yes, they are happy. You have a beautiful family. I always wanted to have a big, big family. Thank you, Lynn. All right, number 8 and the beautiful hat band, matching hat band. That is beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Move these up closer. Y'all are helping me to clear the table. Thank you. Put those 2 items together. Okay, I will, Lynn. Okay, definitely. Thank you. Number 8. Hat bands. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Number 13. Bracelet. Okay, I made a note so I won't forget, Lynn. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. All right, y'all. We still have the 2 keychains, the 2 plain black leather keychains. And they have the carabiner, the round carabiner hook on them. Super soft leather. They're $20 each. That's 22 and 23 are still available for $20 each. Super soft, like butter leather. Number 9. I love that teal with the copper in there. It's so pretty. And number 12, and those are 25 each. Number 9 is 7 and they're both 7 3/4 inches. Number 9 and number 12, 7 3/4 inches. We have number 3, the fun owl for just $15 today with the glass and crystal beads. And we have the owl earrings. So much fun. Sterling silver hookback earrings with a stopper. And that's like the gray blue stone and the wooden perch for the owls. I wear mine. I love them. That's number 1 for $15 today. Then we have 24 for, I'll do 20 today for the seed bead bracelet. This is bracelet or anklet. It's 10 inches. So it's a large wrist or an ankle, male or female. Number 24 for 20 today. I'll write that down. Moccasin, moccasin pattern. Then we still have fall decorations, not my crazy twisted tree over there. Fall decorations, the mushroom mobiles for 25 each, and the single mushroom for 20, that's number 18, and number 17 for 20. They're all on driftwood, and they use my forage acorns and pine cones with a fall bow, driftwood, hemp, and wooden decor. So the 2 single ones are $20, and the triple mushroom ones are $25, with 10 on shipping. Then we have number 14. I still have the dragonfly wish black leather keychain for $25. That's number 14. And if anyone comes in after the auction and wants to still purchase something, if they're watching this after the close of the live auction, you can still purchase through my email, which thank you to those of you that do that when you aren't able to attend the live auction. That helps as well. So you just email me to GloryBees2022@gmail.com. I did get an order Friday, and that's packaged up, but I was not able to get to the post office yesterday before closing. So that goes out Monday. You know who you are. If you're listening in the background, thank you so much. And that will go out right in the morning along with all of the wins from today. So all you have to do is email me at GloryBees2022@gmail.com. Don't forget the S on bees, GloryBees2022@gmail.com. And let me know the number that you're interested in. If it's still available, you can purchase it that way, and for the asking price, and it'll be mailed right out to you. I don't share anyone's address or anything personal like that with anyone, not even my CPA. My CPA gets the numbers, not the names and addresses. They only get numbers. That's all they want anyway. They like numbers. That's why they're CPAs. I'm so grateful for my CPA too. Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful. She was able to get it down to me owing nothing. Nothing. I mean, that's just amazing. I'm so glad. But it also lets you guys know that I'm living in the poverty. I'm impoverished. I'm so blessed, you guys, but I'm monetarily impoverished. So I'm so grateful for all of you all. Yeah, praying for Rose and Candyman, definitely. And Charlene and Slim, they've been just amazing, amazing friends and patriots. May God bless you for sure. All right, you guys, these are the remaining items. I can't thank you all enough for coming in. I can't type in. Oh, let me type in my my email before I do the last buzz over here. Thank you for wanting to know more about yesterday. I was glad to be able to share more of that with you today in on the live stream in the beginning. If you want to hear more about Washington, D.C. and the protests that I covered yesterday, it was craziness, but you can go back to the beginning. I didn't actually start the auction part until 50 minutes in. So the whole first beginning was discussion about yesterday. And here is my email. @gmail.com. And that's where you can email me. Oh, thank you. Carol got in there before me. And you can email me for any, after the close of the live auction. If I don't get back to you within a day or two, like seriously, I'm pretty good about getting back very quickly after an auction. But if I don't get back to you right away, then send me again so that your email comes to the top, because I get a bunch of junk. So, thank you, Beverly. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, the live stream buffered out a lot, but it's kind of funny. I had to watch because I was looking for clips, and it came together pretty nicely as far as like what's left of the live stream, what's left up as, you know, documented video. It's pretty cool, I guess. There were so many pocket things that, you know, and little pocket discussions and just, you know, encounters, etc. It was a curious day. It was curious. I'm not sorry that I went. I just was amazed at how shaken it left me. It just left me shaken. That's a good word. Oh, nice, Anne. Oh my gosh. Have a great day, Darlene. So, okay, I'm going to do the prices really quick for anyone coming in after. The Wish keychain is $25. That's number 14. The decorations, the triple, the ones with 3 mushrooms on them are $25 each. And the ones with single, number 17 and number 18, they're $20 each, with $10 shipping on those. $10 shipping on each of those covers it. So then we have number 3 for $15 today. He's the fun owl fall colors. And then number 1 is the owl earrings for $15. Then we have the moccasin triple bracelet or anklet. It's 10 inches. That's for a big wrist or an ankle. Number 24 for $20 today. Then we have numbers 9 and 10 are 7 3/4 inches each, and they are $25 each. My lighting just does not do anything justice, I'm telling you. But you guys have stuck in here with me for 3 years plus, and I'm so grateful. Have a great night, Dee. Thanks for stopping in. God bless you and Goldie. Numbers 22 and 23 are $20 each for the plain black leather keychains. They have the carabiner, round carabiner clip on the key ring. And those are $20 each. So this is for anyone hitting me up after the close of the live auction. You can still purchase through my email, glorybees2022@gmail.com. Thank you to my amazing mods. I love you. Thank you to my amazing bumbles, which is each of you all. I love you all so much. Don't worry about the threats that I received. I have good security around here. They just don't even know. And I'm not telling. So I love y'all. God bless you. Have a beautiful evening. Glory be to God. And I will see you soon.